Today on Small Batch News, Buckeye Beard Battle, some great jerky, and Stevie. Today is January 13th, 2024. My name is Clayle, and you're watching Small Batch News. I wanted to start this week off with an update from our last episode. The Racc is definitely back. Many watchers of Small Batch News took the opportunity to order since the 1st of January, and they are already starting to see why I was so excited to bring you the news last time that the Racc is back. I was one of the ones who jumped as soon as my opportunity presented itself. My first order was First Frost, which was a popular scent that Brian and Meredith reintroduced at the grand reopening. First Frost was originally offered as a free oil in the past and quickly became popular. When demand required it, Brian made it available for purchase in oil, butter, and cologne as a limited scent. Well, First Frost is back, and I'm happy to say that I am very pleased with my purchase. Now, I am not a reviewer, so I can't tell you how the scent comes together. But what I can say is that it's woodsy and fresh, and I love it. I can also speak on the oil blend itself. I bought the Emu blend, and I'm happy to say that the Racc's blend is still top-notch. It still has a great feel and beard, and its benefits last me all day, just like a good oil should. Needless to say, I am still celebrating the Bearded Racc's return because it never left my heart or my shelf. And I'm also excited to see what this year brings from the Bearded Racc, starting with the details of and availability of the Bandit. In the BBU, there are brothers from all walks of life and from all different places. We talk a lot about beard care companies here at Small Batch News, and the BBU is no different. The whole idea is to support these folks who own small batch businesses, always keeping the beard in mind, of course. One such brother is Spencer Jackson. You see, Brother Spencer was a competitive power lifter who worked in the prison system. Well, when you're a power lifter, you need protein, so Spencer started making his own jerky to give him the protein he required while working in such a busy field. He continued to make jerky even after he retired from powerlifting in 2014 and from the prison system in 2020. One day, Spencer posted a picture of some jerky he made and that caught the eye of Mike Wiseman, owner of Hemp Wizard, and TJ Brown, owner of the Bearded Squirrel. They offered to buy some of it, and they loved it. That led to Mike and TJ, along with the owner of the Bearded Racc, Brian Shadwell, convincing Spencer to open the Tatted Beardsman Jerky Company. Today on the Tatted Beardsman website, you'll find a large variety of different flavors of jerky, with flavors like Kicked in the Peaches, which is a sweet and spicy peach-flavored jerky, and Supreme, having the flavor of a Supreme pizza. Spencer is creative with his flavors and names and artwork. One great example is a newer addition to the lineup. This is Fool's Gold, and it is modeled after the famous Fool's Gold loaf sandwich, the peanut butter and bananas with bacon on a French loaf that Elvis loved so much. Now, neither bacon nor bananas go with bacon jerky. So Spencer cures pork loin in a bacon cure. He then smokes it over hickory wood. His sauce for the jerky consists of peanut butter powder to reduce the fat, and his homemade strawberry and raspberry jelly with a little bit of chili crunch oil to add some salty heat. Sounds delicious and really shows off Brother Spencer's creativity. On the website, you'll find gift cards as well, along with fermented kimchi, Kimchi is a savory, spicy sauerkraut with some Asian flavors, and it is a recipe that Spencer learned from his buddy's Korean mother. Now, all of Spencer's products are made with all natural ingredients and fresh fruits and vegetables, and made from scratch when possible. And he tries to make his jerky the way our ancestors did, with a modern twist on flavors. So give the Tatted Beardsman website a visit, and maybe get some jerky if you're able to. If not, a little added traffic to the website could do some good. As always, the link to the Tatted Beardsman will be in the description below. The second, hopefully annual, Buckeye Beard Battle will be held this year on August 24th at the Hub in Newark, Ohio. The Buckeye Beard Battle is a beard competition and get-together that features live bands and an all-around good time. Sponsored by Hemp Wizard and the Beard Mob of Ohio, 5 bands will be performing, opening with Turning Tides, followed by Dead Silent, who will have a new collab with Hemp Wizard coming in the spring on the same day that they release their new album. That's Dead Silent. And then after them will be Black Sasquatch, then Fester, and headlining this year is So High. The battle will benefit the nonprofit Cooper and Thomas Animal Rescue. There will be a $15 fee at the door that will include your entry into the beard competition, along with a $5 charge, additional charge for additional categories that you enter. If you'd like to sponsor a category, the fee is $40 and a donation of products for the top 3 in the category. To sponsor, contact Mike Wiseman and he'll get you set up. Along with the competition, there will be raffles as well, including one for a guitar signed by every member of every band playing at the event. There will also be some great company there. Sources say that Brother T.J. Brown, owner of the Bearded Squirrel, the Bearded Chief, Brother Stephen Benos, and Brother Austin Anderson of the BBU will be in attendance, along with Sister Tanya Candler, owner of Rock-A-Holic Grooming. Now, all ages are welcome at the event, but keep in mind that alcohol will be served and profanity will be used, especially when the Hemp Wizard takes the stage. Also, be on the lookout for an events page on Facebook. So if you're interested in attending, save the date of August 24th, 2024 for the Buckeye Beard Battle. This year started off with a bang. There were many small batch companies that had new releases on the first, and of course we highlighted Jekyll and Hyde late last year. I believe that the release of Jekyll and Hyde was a very important release for our small batch world. That release shows the values that we hold dear in our community. There's another release coming on the horizon that I believe will be equally as important. This is another outside-the-box release that shows the innovation of our community and the brilliance of its creator. On January the 24th, Tanya from Rock-A-Holic Grooming will release Stevie to its main line. Stevie is infused with ginkgo biloba and ginseng, giving added benefits to the oils that provide benefits for healthier skin and hair. Ginkgo has potent antioxidants and other great properties for the skin while adding hydration, and ginseng does wonderful things for the hair and skin as well. This infusion process takes 4 months to complete, and that added work provides some great rewards for you and me and our beards. The scent profile for Stevie is raspberry tea, Nag Champa incense, blueberry tea leaves, and of course infused ginseng and ginkgo. I know a lot of you guys have been waiting on this one and the time is fast approaching. So be ready on January 24th to get Stevie, which will be offered in oil and butter will be poured to order. Make sure you keep your eye on Rock-A-Holic because Honky Tonk and Power Slide will be leaving their main line and some new scents will be coming to take their place. Tanya's doing some great work that's innovative and cutting edge for beard care. And I predict Stevie is going to make a big splash in the beard world. You can check out Rock-A-Holic Grooming on their website, which of course is linked down below. This week's featured company is EDC Beard Co. Now, EDC Beard Co. was the first company that we had as our featured company at Small Batch News, and this is the second time around for them. That will happen from time to time. Companies will repeat. Featured companies tend to be companies that I love and use, and I do use EDC. I use their oils, I use their butters, I use their soaps. So EDC is the featured company this week, and I do have some exciting stuff to talk to you about. Now, as many of you know from previous episodes and my talk on the BBU, I was a part of the oil blend test, and of course number 3 won out, and that was the hemp seed oil edition, where they took away the fractionated coconut oil. I was partial to number 1, which was a squalene oil. I felt that it felt really good in my beard. I guess the other guys didn't feel like it absorbed fast enough, so to me that's not an issue. But number 3 won out with the hemp seed oil, and it still feels great in beard. I just had a preference to number 1, but it's fine. I still love EDC oil. Now, I also get to be a part of the spring selection. He sends 8 oils to various customers and reviewers, and of course, if you are a customer of EDC, you may get the opportunity to test out scents for an upcoming drop. So being a customer of EDC does have its benefits. This is just my time. Next time could be your time. Now what he does is he sends 8 oils in these little sample bottles. I have got through the first 2, and what happens is he sends this nice little letter, and of course it's the bracket style like we talked about in the first edition, and I believe we've talked about before. The bracket style is a pretty cool thing for me. I've tested number 1 and 2. Number 1 won out for me. That's based solely on me. Now, he does send a scent list for all 8 of them. The first 2 were green apple, so they're pitted up against one another. They're similar scents. That was the first scent for both of them, is green apple. Number 1 that won out for me was green apple, peach, rose, water lily, white cedar, vetiver, sandalwood, and musk. Of course, I use this little sheet to write little notes on how I felt about it, whether the wife liked it or not. That's a big factor, that's for sure. She did not like number 2. I thought number 2 was okay. I could smell the different scents as I was putting it in beard. It has green apple in it. I could smell that at times. The clove at first, but you know, my nose, I don't have a good nose, so it all blends together after it's applied for me. And it was okay, but it was not near as good as number 1. Number 1 was a mighty fine scent. It was a good scent, so it went out for me. But I do like to share this with you guys because I do like for you to know that this could be you. And it's just part of what makes EDC such a great company. One of the great innovators in our small batch community, and I think that they're just a wonderful company, and I love their products. I love their soap. Right now, one of their soap bars is my absolute favorite soap in the world right now. So check out EDC. Of course, the link will be down below in the description. Thank you for watching Small Batch News today. I really appreciate you being here. I hope that I can bring you quality stuff every time. We did change this time to the second and fourth Saturday of the month, and this is our first one of the year. I appreciate you sticking around with us. If you would like and comment down below, I would really appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. I tell you what, if you made it this far, give me a hashtag made it in the comments. Thank you for joining me with Small Batch News. We'll see you next time. Stay bearded, y'all.